Hello, everybody. So, welcome to Season 2, Episode 3, and yes, I did almost say Season 3. So, I'm going to continue off exactly where I said I was going to do yesterday, and had a quick couple of comments here. Some people were asking me what this was all made out of as they like the different stone textures. It's actually made up of quite a few different pieces of stone, and they're not in there. They're over here. The really white that you see in front of the forge and in front of each of the bloomeries is the granite. So I had the granite blocks there. The, oh, I don't have any more. The really dark rock here, these are basalt bricks. The mid-level gray here are shale. And the really light blocks over here are, I believe, diorite. Nice. So these are the different materials that I made it up of. I still have some basalt here left over, but I just don't have any more of the bricks. I guess I only made the 8 I needed. The forge here is made out of a little outside edge, which I believe is easier to see from the top. These are made from shale here. The green blocks you should recognize as being the schist from the previous location, so that's a little knockback to that particular area. Haven't done anything with that yet, and should I not? It used to be a wooden slab, but I ended up not liking that. Might as well. So we'll just put a little shale down there. Seems to be some cheating going on the server. So anyhow, we got the shale, got the granite, schist, and then this is an alternating smooth and block of basalt. So those are the materials that this area has used for the creation. I've been kind of considering maybe redoing a little something here, and I might do, but for now what we're going to go do is we're going to gear up, and we are going to go and get that ore. So I want a couple more of these, and one more, why not? Let that stuff fall. I'm going to take some shale with me because it's a nice light brick. I want to keep my granite for the harder tools, but for just a straight up prospecting pick, I mean, you go through them pretty fast. It doesn't make sense to me to use a higher end material for the prospecting picks. They're more of a use it and lose it sort of deal. I'm going to leave the food behind, some wood. I'm going to take the crafting table with me just in case. If I run out before I run out of pack space, then this will actually help things out. But this is where we're going to benefit from the effects of a time lapse. Don't have a lot to say while I'm running. Just going to be coming from this location and heading towards those, and I'll talk to you guys again when I get there, and we'll be mining things out. Ooh, whoa. Oh, actually, before that happens, you may have noticed everything is covered in snow. Last night, when I was looking for the apple tree, we were at late fall, and now we are in early winter. So it's actually December 26th, year 1000, hour 3. I'm actually fairly eager to see if we are going to be getting to year 1001. And I'm not entirely sure what that timing for the year is based off of. So just going to be zipping through here. And, whoa. So, haven't confirmed this yet. I guess I do have some things to say while we walk. But I haven't confirmed this yet, but it looks like we've been noticing that the nights seem to be longer in winter. I'm not sure if that's something that's actually part of the mod, or if we're just not noticing things. But December 25th took for freaking ever. And it's been day for a little bit now. Actually, it looks like it's been day for a lot. Yeah, that's the sun starting to set over here. Oh, that's interesting. I'm pretty sure a hill should be loading in over there. There we go. So we're just gonna oh, yeah. Oh, it finally broke. I have had that. I have had that spear forever. That was the first spear I've crafted. It's killed 20 monsters, and the 21st broke it. Um, Pre-27 is going to be out, hopefully soon, because it fixes a couple of bugs. But the other thing that it adds is something that we were talking about in the channel the other day, is we're trying to deal with the problem of how much of a entry into metalworking and such that tin really seems to be. Biox has added in multiple different types of metals, so you can actually go through. You don't have to have bronze. You can do like bismuth bronze. Oops, dirt. This is why we bring a shovel or two. There we go. So bismuth bronze, black bronze, gold bronze. All these different materials have been brought into play to try and mitigate the requirement for tin. But the problem is, gold is still kind of rare, silver is still kind of rare. Unless you're in a location where you're going to be finding quite a bit of that, it can end up being easier just to keep on looking for tin, because that's the way it is. But what has been added is the ability to use borax to make flux. What that gives you is actually the ability to not have to go to the base metals at all, as you can actually start straight with copper. You can make copper ingots on a stone anvil, and you can also uh, weld them on a stone anvil. But the problem is that you need a metal hammer to make the flux, so that would always preclude needing some form of the original uh, entry-level metals like tin, zinc, or bismuth in order to progress. The ability to use borax as a flux comes with the ability to do it with a stone hammer. So you no longer need to have that initial metal. You can go straight into copper if you want. Now that isn't going to remove the need for tin if you want to go to bronze, but then you do have the other options of, the rose gold and stuff like that, where you don't need a tin or anything like that. If you just go silver, copper, and gold, you can go straight into black bronze, for instance, which is actually what I'm going to be aiming to do, but not because I can't find the other tools, but just because I like the looks of the black bronze items and such. You just have like a nice little purple, like a dark purple sword or pickaxe or whatever. It just looks neat. So for me, form and function. So this actually has ended up being quite a bit of Cassiterite. And I'll be looking forward to turning this into picks so I can mine things easier. The one tool you will not see me make is going to be a metal shovel. I've done many tests with metal shovels. They never seem to live up to the resources they require, in my opinion. They're supposed to be on par. Maybe it's just, shovels are a little weaker in general. And just getting some shovels here. But they seem to be a good use for the... I hope whatever's walking around out there isn't trying to kill me and it's just that sheep. But they're a pretty good use for the different stones and such. You go through shovels pretty quickly, you don't need them that often. So I don't waste the metal on them. And as we know, tin is fairly valuable, because even though there are now multiple ways, or well, in pre-27 there will be multiple ways to actually go through and get the different places into bronze and such like that. Excuse me. You still need tin because you need all those different metals to make the steels. Like the blue steel requires, I think, like 3 or 4 pieces of tin, because you need let me see here. Blue steel is made from black steel, which is made from black bronze and steel and nickel. Then you need bismuth bronze, which has some tin in it, and sterling silver. So I guess you just need a 1 piece of tin for every 24, I believe, pieces of blue steel. So it's still fairly valuable. And now that the music is done playing, we can see that it's daylight out. Just gather the rest of this here. Looks like there's some more behind the wall. One thing to point out is that I am not... I'm still doing the top down, but I'm not using supports. Ore will not cause a cave-in. You can safely mine ore. I'm not sure if that's going to last forever, but it is the way that it works right now, so I can dig this without too much fear. Whoa, some serious lag issues right there. So just gonna, medium cassiterite. That means there's still quite a bit of cassiterite around. I'm going to take a hunch that for now, it's that. So climb up here. Then climb up here. Oh. Aha! So that's what a cave-in looks like, even if it was done with dirt. That was very, very stupid of me. I should have prepared for that. So yes, there is more behind the dirt here, okay. This would definitely make it a medium area then. And it's annoying me having to get all this dirt out, but maybe it'll make a good ladder or whatever for the other things that I want to try and pick up with me. So we'll just get the last couple of pieces here. Should be able to get this stack back to the, not the forge, the bloomeries, and start making it into some of the metals. I do have a stack of ceramic molds all ready to go. Alright, let's give a little tap. Nothing of interest. Very large cassiterite. And I am full, but we will get rid of that. And those. Maybe we'll just keep one of these things for a moment. I want to say that it's going to be the same cassiterite that we found over in this particular area. And since this is going to depick me soon... So picking up this extra granite as well is also going to help me, because granite's one of the better things to make tools out of. It's one of the harder rocks. It's igneous, extrusive, and that makes it very, very durable. So nothing, medium, 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 which is the same reading we got over that way, but we got large up above. So I'm going to venture a guess that it's actually up on a higher level here. And now for some of the dangerous type of mining there is, which I will avoid just by making a new tunnel here. Ironically, this little pattern that I've just started here, 2 there and then 2 up there, is actually the form for branch mining. that's made popular by the original layout of materials in Minecraft, is this would allow you to effectively see one block in every direction through what you're mining. So it would allow you to have the not a chance to find everything, but if there is anything in where you were mining in Minecraft, this would always let you see it. Because any block that I can see from here is going to share the corner with this one, so the floor is there. So like in here you can only get the top, the sides, and then this one would be the bottom. This just meshes together. You'd want to have another one probably like over there, and then another one down here or so, and it just goes in to give you the most optimal view of whatever it is you're looking for. So very large, definitely liking this. And while that looks like a different rock, I believe that's a different rock. What have I been picking up? Shale? Doesn't seem right. Interesting. I always think shale is darker than that, and it is. Phyllite, there we go. So, different rock. I'm not sure exactly what is in phyllite. Maybe I should be looking in there for the cassiterite. Let me try my pick again. Nothing of interest. Large of cassiterite. Okay, so I'm going to go from here, and I'm just going to make this abundantly clear. Whoa, down one. I actually think that I'm picking up a couple of deposits here. There seems to be a lot of it. But, okay, so this is going to be my central block, and I'm actually going to even just leave it up. And you'll notice that I'm not mining in a safe pattern. I am accepting the risk that a cave-in is going to happen, because this is not a mine that I'm going to be all that interested in keeping, and I'm just trying to get this ore out. I'm not trying to actually extend this into anything and make this sort of a permanent mining structure. It's above ground. I'm just trying to get what I can look for here and be done with it. So it's definitely on the upper level. We get medium just one block below. And we do it in every single direction. So now it's just time to pick a direction, mine the blocks in this particular view. So once again, we scan 12 away from everything. So even getting 6 away here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even just getting 6 away should be a good enough ping point to see. So we're getting a medium sample over this direction, even when we're hitting the upper blocks. When upper blocks over here are giving us a large. So large and large, it could be right above our heads for all I know. And this is the most dangerous mining. Going upwards like this. Nothing right there. So I'm going to pick this way just because this still said very large when I tapped over here. And it seems to go back into the granite, which is where I know cassiterite spawns. So it actually can't be in the phyllite. I don't know why I dug in that direction. I guess I was just having a momentary lapse of judgment. So I would expect to still see large sample, large sample. Since that's the phyllite, I don't believe it can be in that direction, but I do have to remember that this is where I struck the medium sample, so I actually do think that there's more than one sample, or more than one deposit left in this particular area. Now, because I do believe it is above us, I am going to stupidly dig above my head. And so far, I have just been very, very lucky and not had a cave-in caused it. So we'll just tap microcline, medium microcline, traces of microcline. So I'm still getting a large cassiterite right there at least. So I'm actually going to dig upwards and have a tunnel going in this direction. But in the name of saving picks, I'm going to dig into dirt. Alright, this kind of shoots the whole upward direction idea in the foot a bit. Although I will say that it's still solid stone right over here. Couple more places to tap. Very large, very large. And now I'm holding shift and control over there so I didn't fall down the hole. Thank you, smart moving. And I'm even going to say maybe back in this direction now. There we are. Haha. So a little bit of guesswork, a little bit of tapping and trying to, you know, it's at the end of the day, it's multiple choice. The Pro Pick really just tries to help make it a little bit less of a completely random. So this will easily get us enough Cassiterite to fill up our inventory. I'll probably even make a drop point here and like leave the Pro Pick or something like that behind. Definitely that lily pad. I don't need a lily pad for smelting anything. Oops, there we go, a little bit of light. Almost sounded like a creeper a second ago. According to Ray's minimap, however, it is still bright outside. So unless there's a cave nearby, in which case I should still be safe, I believe I am still just safe. So I need to keep track of my inventory. I'm not picking things up, so we'll dump that. That means I can take another 6. Let's see what else I don't need. Bones already, so another 8. Might even drop that flint. Can't make arrowheads out of anything else quite yet, but a good supply of metal is not a bad thing. Oh, look at that. This was surface. Just one layer behind some dirt here. Or well, I guess I'm estimating at the one layer, but seemed to be a fairly sound idea since the last time was as well. Yep, not picking it up. Phyllite. I like the color of that rock, so I want to take that back with me. I'm going to be a little bit selfish here. Dirt, however, not needed all that much. So another 6 pieces. 4 more after this, I believe. Oh, 3 more. Glad I checked. Now here's what I wish, is I wish that I actually had enough room, and I will in a moment. So I wish I had enough room to mine the rest of this out so I could do a little pro picking here. And that was actually my last pick. So I can do a little bit of pro picking and see if there's going to be any more hits for Cassiterite once I'm done with these last pieces. Is that medium large that I found up there could fairly be the medium Cassiterite that's over there, because it's only 14 away. It could have been scanning the edge of that, and there was enough there in a vertical pattern to allow it to be a reading that particular value. So what was I getting rid of that would allow me to pick this up? I do not know, but now it's going to be the flint. I'm sure I'll see something in my inventory and go, oh yeah, that. So, do a little super jump. Collect the last couple of pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Leaves us with 6. Now I can use my pro pick. Nothing of interest, nothing of interest. Traces. Very large. small. So this is actually a good sign that, whoa, let's go up this way. And just fall down on the other side. So that's actually a very good sign that, no, that really was just that one there. So let's go into my little mini-map, take a look at the waypoints. Yellow. Nope. So I can get rid of number 5, and still we'll do a little bit more tapping over in this particular area, because we did find the traces. It's possible that this is down to a medium or something. Yeah, look at that, medium now. So I'm actually going to fumble around on the cliff of wall. This was, I believe, oops, waypoints, large cast, on, off. So I can't edit that without just removing it and making a new one. And I did it again. Waypoints, remove, remove. Now we'll add a new one. Medium cast, put this back to yellow. Hit OK. And I'm going to leave my crafting bench here, as I will return. If I had brought a chest with me, I would have left the pro picks as well, because that would also be a good place. So this time around, I am going to just fast forward this return trip. So that'll make it a little bit easier. Oop. I don't know if you heard that, but I'm actually trying to time my episodes. So that was 30 minutes. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to get done. Wow, look at all this surface, everything. Go away, skeleton, stop shooting me. Yeah, medium sample of bismuthite. Something tells me I found bismuth. Alright, let's see if he stands still for a second, actually. Bismuth, dark blue. Okay, so large bismuth. My dark blue is about 100. Large bismuth. So this is going to make bismuth bronze really easy to get. And that is one of the ingredients for blue steel, which is the steel that I prefer to, aim for. Should I take a stack back with me? I could show you how annoying the temperatures are, but I don't think it's worth it. I just want to mark over here as well. This is like Bismuth Canyon. Alright, I think that's a lighting error, but I don't believe it actually holds any. Whoa. He's happily going to shoot me as I climb. Ow. So we'll climb up the wall over here. And yeah, I'll just be fast forwarding this part out here, so all this audio is going to go away. So, we are back. This is the
Dead 91. Okay.
Nah. So, for those who don't know, that person talking just there was Dead 91. He's the one who makes the additional textures for Faithful's texture pack for support for TFCraft. He is one of the people that also plays on the server here. But for now, here is our Cassiterite. And we are just going to take that shovel back. We are just going to fill this up. And that is basically how it goes right here. So we'll get back to the next episode. I'm going to do some bloomery stuff, and we're going to melt down this metal. We're going to start using it in the forge here, and we're going to start making all of our tools. I'm going to do a little bit of prep work, and by that I mean I'm going to go out and try to find some paper. We found out that in the wintertime, the paper despawns. That used to be a whole bunch of sugar cane right there, and as the snow came in and the ice came in, you can see it's now completely iced over. We lost all the sugar cane that was planted there. So I'm going to find some paper. We're going to make some plans and stuff like that, and then we will be back to smithing. So see you guys in episode 4, which will probably be recorded pretty quickly here, so it might be released fairly quickly as well. Talk to you later.